Hi everyone, today I will tell you a story named Bad Choices. Let's start. David Beckham is a man who wants to have his cake and eat it too. He wants to be a famous movie star and a famous football player. So he moves to Hollywood. He hooks up with Tom Cruise. They hit it off immediately. Beckham says, "The bottom line is that I want to be a movie star just like you, Tom. Can you help me?" Tom says, "Of course, my gut tells me you will be a big success in Hollywood." So Tom introduced Beck to a director who is very powerful. He makes a movie with Beckham, but it's a terrible movie. Everybody hates it, and they hate Beckham. The public feels a powerful animosity toward Beckham. They can't stand him. They yell at him. They throw things at him. Beckham can't deal with the public's animosity. He's a guy who's very sensitive. He becomes scared. He feels this is a dire situation. Beckham's so scared. He won't leave his house. He keeps the windows locked and the doors closed. He's so scared. He feels paranoid. He won't leave his house even to play soccer. Finally, his team manager calls and says, "This is a situation which is unacceptable. You're fired." Beckham cries, "Oh no." Now he has no job and nobody can stand him. Okay, let's go back to the top, and I will explain some new words and phrases. The first is Beckham is a man who wants to have his cake and eat it too. To have your cake and eat it too means you want two things, but you can only choose one. If you have your cake, you keep it, then you can't eat it, because if you eat it, your cake's gone. It goes to your stomach. So you can't keep it and eat it at the same time. It's impossible. Example, I want to be a teacher, and I also want to be a woman, a business woman. I want to have my cake and eat it too. But I don't have enough time or talent or skill to do both. I just have to choose one. I want to have my cake and eat it too. To hook up with means to meet somebody. Beckham hooks up with Tom Cruise. Beckham meets Tom Cruise. By the way, to hook up with is also means to you meet somebody and you have sex with them. Example, I hooked up with a charming guy yesterday at my office. It means I met a charming guy yesterday at my office and I had sex with him. To hit it off means you meet somebody and you guys like each other very quickly. Example, my boyfriend and I first met 1 year ago at a conference. We hit it off immediately. So my boyfriend and I first met and we hit it off very quickly. They like each other very quickly, immediately. Next is the bottom line. The bottom line means the main point, the final conclusion, the most important thing. Example, my friend told me, "I want to study abroad. What should I do?" I say, the bottom line is that you must be good at English. I say the most important thing is that you have to to be good at English. The main point, the final conclusion, is that you have to be good at English. Next is my gut tells me. My gut tells me, it means you have feeling, you have a deep feeling about some information or something. It's not your logical thinking. You don't think clearly. You don't see what happened. It's just your emotion, your deep feeling. Example, think about my love. On the day we first met each other, my gut told me that we would hit it off immediately. So on the day we first met each other, my gut told me, my feeling told me, my intuition told me that we would love each other immediately, very quickly. Next is a powerful animosity toward and can stand have same meaning. That means they mean hate. You hate something or someone. You dislike. You think somebody or someone is your enemy. Example, I can't stand my mother's dogs. They always bite my shoes whenever I'm not at home. I feel a powerful animosity toward my mother's dogs because they always bite my shoes whenever I'm not at home. It means I hate my mother's dogs. I dislike them. I feel my mother's dogs is my enemy because they always bite my shoes whenever I'm not at home. Next is can't deal with. Can't deal with means you can't handle something. You try to solve the problem, but you can't solve it completely. You can't handle it. Example, my final exam was so difficult that I can't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. It means my final exam was so difficult that I couldn't handle it. I tried to solve it, but I couldn't solve it completely. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't deal with it. Next is dire situation. It means dire situation is a very terrible situation, very difficult, risky, terrible situation. You feel something bad would happen. You feel something scary, something risky would happen. Example, today I'm sick. I can't do anything, but if I don't finish my homework, maybe I will be out of my class, my English class. So it's a dire situation. If I don't finish my homework, I will be out of my English class. But I can't do anything because I'm sick. So this is a terrible situation. This is a risky situation, scary situation. Okay, the final word is paranoid. Paranoid means you scared of everybody or everything. You afraid of everybody. You think everybody want to hurt you, or they want to cheat treat you. So, example, the man who lives next to my house killed his wife last night because he's paranoid. So, the man who lives next to my house killed his wife yesterday because he thought his wife wanted to hurt him, wanted to cheat him. So somehow he killed his wife because he's paranoid. Okay, that's it. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Bye bye.